So now you've played a game for Bafana.
Yes.
So I'd like to ask you just a couple of questions about Bafana, if you don't mind.
Sorry, I'm laughing. It's,
No.
it's a topic that was people laugh.
But yeah, obviously, sadly not qualifying for AFCON. But yeah, in your opinion, what's next for Bafana? What do sort of the embattled fans have to look forward to? I guess try and put a positive spin on things.
They, Sheikh Smashaba, the coach, always talks about was it Vision 2022 or 2020. I'm not sure. What's next for Bafana? Bafana, who knows? Because to be honest with you, it's a bit of a circus. I mean, I'm going to be honest. Form does not account for some players. It counts for some players. It does not count. So therefore, you also never know, or you're never quite sure. I think as fans as well, because I'm a fan. Before being a football player, I think we were all fans. You're never quite sure if the team being picked is the ultimate best team which can be picked, and that for me should not happen at that stage. Yes, obviously, certain players have earned the right maybe to always be part of the squad because they have the experience and have played there. But it seems as if we get it a bit wrong, too often, and players that should be picked on form, they aren't picked, and players that are off form are picked. So, look, every time I watch them, I hope that they can win, but it's also the other cases that we always seem to do well in unimportant games. So we beat Spain in a friendly, or we go head to head with a superpower, which is an unimportant game. But the game you have to win, you unfortunately don't win. So it goes a lot to the Russian mindset, I think, of South Africans as well. As a whole, I would also say, with players, fans, I think we first need to get that right. We first need to know what's important, and also be humble about where we was. I mean, and if we're not humble and we think we're the best in Africa without having proved anything, then I think forever we'll just keep going in a circle. So yeah.
Nathan, you also played some football in Sweden.
Yes.
So speaking of European football, obviously we've got the Euro 2016 going on at the moment. Have you been watching much of it, and what have you made of the sort of quality of football? And I mean, I guess more importantly, the teams that have made it through. There's been some big surprises.
No, I haven't caught that much. I was in China this past week now, so time differences threw me out a bit. But I've been home for 5 days now, so I watched a bit. I must say, there's the expected big teams haven't put their hand up yet. Spain looks as if they begin to get home. France being the host, they look good. And then for the underdogs, I would say Wales. I like the team. I like the team. They have 3 or 4 players that's obviously playing for big teams. That have and they look like a humble group of players. They obviously have top players, but they all look like a humble group. And I watched them play. They lost them group game, and I enjoyed how they play. And I mean, I don't think you would associate them with fancy football and all that kind of football, but they have players that actually turn it on. So for me, they are a dark horse. Everyone's speaking about the Belgian team, purely because of the individuals that they have, and I think they have like a full 18-man squad, and who can all play because they're all playing in top leagues. So yeah, I mean, I think it's a cup, I think, for the underdogs, because as I've said, Ireland, but that's the cool part about this, is that in each team playing, there's at least 2 or 3 players playing in the top leagues. You know, so you're not playing against a team of guys that's playing in a third division somewhere. They are top players all playing there, you know, and that just adds to it, you know. And I love it. I love the whole underdog, tag, you know, because I've learned throughout the years playing football that irrespective of who you're playing for, regardless whether it's Germany, Spain, when you step on the field, it's still 11 against 11, and a name is just purely for the stats, you know. But that's it. So yeah.
Favorites
was
to
it
win,
Wales?
to win it?
I'm actually going for Bale and a company. You know, I like how they play. It's gonna take a big effort from them, but yeah. But in France, you know, being at home, obviously with that home pressure, you know, they are expected to at least reach a final. You know, so yeah, Wales, France, if they avoid each other, you know, Spain could also be in there. You know.